The Great Turkey Escape, a funny Thanksgiving story by Brickleberry Tales. On a sunny fall day in November, it happened one bright and blustery day, when crisp autumn leaves like to twirl and to play. The Johnsons were busy from ceiling to floor, for Thanksgiving had come, and they loved to explore. Mom spent her day making and stirring all the Thanksgiving dishes. Dad spent the day following behind Mom and taste-testing everything. Grandma beamed with happiness and pride. And Max and Millie put stickers on almost everything they could find. Mom referred to her favorite recipes. Mom had her apron with pumpkins in rows. Dad wore his socks with the holes in the toes. Grandma was shouting, "Where's my gravy boat? Where is my gravy bowl? I need my gravy bowl." Grandma and Max and Millie sat down together and worked on a sticker. Tommy the turkey tiptoed out around the shed and listened to them talking. He stayed out of sight by staying close to the wall. But out by the shed, where the corn stalks stood tall, Tommy snuck in the house and hid out of sight. "I'll end up the guest of dish number 3. "Oh no," cried out Tommy, "they're talking of me." He'd heard every word through the back kitchen door. "Do they really want to eat me? I think they do. I need to change their minds or hide out of sight. Why did I come here anyway? I should have stayed away. Just run now, just run away." Then tripped on a rake and bonked his own head. He fluffed up his feathers, he squawked, and he fled. He thought till his brain went clickety-click. He needed a plan, something clever and quick. Could I go unnoticed? Could I blend in? Would anyone even notice? Could I fool them with my grin? There's only one way to find out, so let's begin. As he tiptoed through the garden, he spotted a straw hat. Could he use it as a disguise? And plopped it on top with a confident flap. He brushed off the dirt, gave the brim a good tap. He snuck through the garden, through gourds and old hay. A turkey that's classy earns tons of respect. I will hide in plain sight, he thought. But just then, while looking out at the sunflower fields, they noticed some movement. Well, now that they've seen me, I might as well introduce myself. Then up to the porch Tommy waddled with grace. Dad ran out to the porch with a smile on his face. "So many questions? He seems nice to my face. Maybe we could be friends. Could I hang out here at his place?" He called to his wife. "Is this a joke or did you order this?" Dad took out his phone and started to take pictures of Tommy. No one would believe me without these. "Don't touch it, it's art, the best in the land." Tommy thought fast, staying stiff as a rock. Dad gave Tommy a strange look and Tommy got nervous, though one nervous feather began to tick-tock. Inside, Max and Millie tried to come up with something to do. Inside, the twins shouted, "We're so bored today!" "Then help with the food," said Mom. "Find a way." So Max got the bowl and Millie the spoon and mashed up potatoes from noon until noon. It started very small, but they kept adding mashed potatoes until they had a big pile. They poked and they piled, then poured gravy in streams, till the table was shaking and bubbling with dreams. "It's working!" yelled Max. "It's starting to blow!" "Volcano of taters!" they cried. "Here we go!" "It's working!" yelled Max. "It's starting to blow!" Mashed potatoes exploded with all of their might. Boom, splat, squish! The kitchen went white, while Grandma rolled by in her gravy-stained lace, and Biscuit the dog happily licked up the gravy-covered potatoes that were splattered all over the floor. Tommy stood outside trying not to sneeze. His floppy old hat took a big flying twirl. He hoped his one sneeze would not be noticed, but he could feel there were more sneezes to come. "Ah-cha!" went Tommy, feathers a-whirl. A sniffle, a snuffle, a sneeze on the way. I should have stayed away. Why did I come here anyway? His sneezes were so strong it blew him right into the living room. Dad ran into the kitchen and slipped on some mashed potatoes. Tommy started to laugh and tried to run away. Mom and Dad tried to stop him from getting away. But Tommy slipped through and headed down the path. But Max and Millie thought they had a way. We will tell him it's a game and get him to stay. The twins gave a cheer and joined in the race. But it didn't take long for Tommy to realize what they were doing. He played along, hoping he was wrong. As time went by, he knew he needed to get away as fast as possible. He darted past stuffing, leapt over a pie, dodged cranberry sauce as it splattered the sky. He bolted right in and then gobbled away. Tommy flapped feathers in wild disarray. Tommy jumped up and stomped on their pies. He flapped his wings and watched the sauces fly. Mom tried one more time to catch him as he just slipped by. The twins yelled, "A turkey! Run before it's late!" Tommy zipped right past the whole kitchen crew. Through flour and feathers and pumpkin pie goo. He crashed through the door with a loud "Kerslam!" and sprinted straight past the neighbor's old van. He finally found a resting spot and fell fast asleep. When he woke up, he reflected on his day. Maybe we could be friends, but at a distance. Down through the garden, across the green hill, he ran till his feathers were perfectly still. He turned and he smiled, all puffed up with pride. "I made it," he gobbled. "I actually survived!" Back in the house, not a turkey in sight. The Johnsons just laughed at the mess and the fright. The pie was half eaten, the gravy was gone. But laughter kept bubbling all evening long. Mom said, "Forget turkey, let's order a treat." Dad called for pizza, so easy, so neat. They ate with the dog, with their faces still streaked. And everyone giggled until Grandma squeaked. And out in the shadows, not far from their sight, a clever old turkey grins wide in the night. Now every Thanksgiving they leave out a plate of cornbread and pizza, both warm and first rate. Once in a while, Tommy pops up through the bushes as a friendly reminder. Millie loves seeing her sweet friend through the window, and Tommy tries to act so cool. So if you see feathers this Thanksgiving Day, a smart plan and hat might just save your rear. When life gets too tricky or dinner feels near, wave to old Tommy and let him stay away. It might be best to see some friends just once a year.